Several weeks ago, I rebuilt my website. This is about the fifth time I've rebuilt this website. I'm really excited about the rebuild on this website because it covers a lot more than it did before with less. Somehow I find that fascinating. Doing more with less. That's exciting. In my life, how can I do more with less? I find that I get so caught up in busy and rushing and getting things done and trying to cover all of my bases that I miss out on the really important things of life because I'm so busy doing other things. January 11th, I fell. I was working at a part-time job that I have. I slipped on a rug and I fell and I hit my head. I have been in the midst of doctor's appointments, physical therapy, all kinds of things going on in my life because I fell and I hit my head. When I hit the floor, I'm laying on my back and I'm thinking, what now? And the first thought that went through my mind was, your whole life has just changed. And actually it has. I lay there on the floor and I'm checking to see if my fingers are working, and I'm checking to see if my feet move and my legs move and my arms move, and everything's working. So nothing's broken, which is a good thing. But I clearly have a concussion. And the way I landed, I've got some neck and back injuries. Okay. This is not the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I get up, and as I determined that my life did not change because I broke my neck, which I was afraid of, so I started thinking, what did change? What has changed? What has happened in my life that fall made me so keenly aware of? I made a decision at that point to move forward with my life and only work on those things that are important and necessary for my goals as an author, as a speaker, to be God's kid, to share with other people what I know, because that's my calling in my life. I've known it for almost 20 years. I've had no doubt in my mind where I was supposed to be going, but sometimes all of these little things that ended up being big things distracted me from that goal. Life happens. Distractions are going to happen. It's just the way it is. So, what am I going to do to keep working towards that goal? I am going to focus on what's important. I'm going to try very hard not to get caught up in the little stuff that doesn't matter. I have to eat. I have to keep my house clean. I have to cook. I have to, I have to do laundry. I have to scrub the bathtub. Those are all things I have to do. I have to make some money. So I have to figure that in too. Because I'm not a world famous speaker at this point. Ooh, maybe someday. But not at this point, I'm not. So I have to work towards what's important. Working on those goals that are important. Taking care of myself physically, emotionally, spiritually. Those are the ways I will reach my goals. Life happens. You have to keep moving. Sometimes I get sidetracked. Sometimes I take a right turn when I meant to take a left. Well, life happens. I'm not perfect. But I made a decision when I was laying on that floor in January to make sure my goals are being worked towards. I'm not sure that's proper English, but that's the way it worked out. I hope and pray that you don't have to reach that point where you fall and hit your head and almost break your neck to get your attention focused on what's really important. Have a fabulous day.